About 2 weeks ago, Smalps Gaming put out a video showcasing a Nova Sorceress utilizing Mang Song's lesson. That got some ideas going for me, so I decided to make a Mang Song's traps. I was going to wait until I actually got it to drop in game because it's a grailer for me, but I said, hey, might as well make a style points build because there's no way I'm ever getting an Eth drop of this. We got Mang Songs, Griffins, Maras, Enigma, just some IAS gloves. Ideally, it would probably be something else. Raven Frost, Arachnid's Mesh, SOJ, and then whatever you want for the boots. Trap Skillers, Sundering Charm, Torch, and Annie, and then CTA and Spirit on swap. Here goes the skill tree. Maxed out my Lightning Sentry and all of its synergies. Maxed out my Death Sentry and all of its synergies, and then put the rest into Burst of Speed and Fade. As far as the Mercenary goes, we have Cure, Fortitude, and then Infinity, but I want to showcase it being viable with no Infinity on players 1, and then I can show it with Infinity as well, and I can also show players 8. It is viable, but I personally probably wouldn't farm players 8 with this. I'd probably just go P7 because I think the drops are the same. But all that said, I'd probably stick around P5 or something like that. In terms of the stats and everything, it's just enough to hold the gear and then max vitality. Quick, simple players 1 run. I'm not going to do a full clear. I'm just going to clear like the majority of stuff. I definitely think the cure on the Mercenary helps a lot. Is this player's 1? I guess it is. I'm assuming it is. It is player's 1. So Infinity definitely helps a lot, and I probably wouldn't want to play further than players 1 without Infinity, because like just those Stormcasters and certain things, even with the with the Sundering Charm and everything, they're still kind of tedious in terms of their health pool and everything. Just their high resistance being at 95 or whatever. I guess a little bit lower if you factor in the Griffins and Mang Songs, but still. Infinity or lower resistance would help this out a lot. Whether you had like a Plague Mercenary or an Infinity Mercenary, either one of them's gonna make the build a little bit more smooth to play. I think I'm putting down the Death Sentries more than the actually no, I'm not. I got the controls down. I played a run before and I just looked like an absolute noob because I hadn't played traps in a really long time. Alright, time for Diablo. Then we can show with Infinity, and then we can show some players 8 gameplay. So not bad, but as you're gonna see right now, Infinity really does speed up. Infinity really does speed up the gameplay. Did I throw that shit?
I'll put that to good use.
I mean, just look at. Do you guys usually lay four lightnings in 1 trap, or 3 lightnings and two Death Sentries? How do you usually lay your traps? I usually do like 4 in 1, unless there's like a lot of corpses, and then I'd start dropping a lot of Death Sentries just to try to pop corpses. I mean, like I'm sure the Diablo is gonna be a lot faster with the Infinity. And here I am without. Probably would want to wear silk weaves or something so you don't have this mana problem that I'm having. That probably would be a big help. Gonna get there. I'm not gonna sit here and take everything out. Just for that one guy who doesn't even watch my videos, who comes in and complains about me not doing a full clear. See, his comments have gotten into my head. Watch how much faster. It wasn't really bad at Diablo, but watch how much faster. Now let's go Players 8 and just watch it fall off a cliff, essentially. Okay, now try it, Players 8. I was wondering why are they dying so fast? So the death sentries are going to make a bigger deal on here, since the enemies are going to have higher health pools. So yeah, this is definitely second place to self-wielding Infinity. But I mean, still, this is a pretty cool, unique build, I think. Like, unique weapon choice instead of just having to go with the same thing that everybody always goes with. Of course, I'd probably stick to like P5 or something farming, honestly, but I mean, as you can see, it's doable on Players 8 as well. Definitely needed those mana potions because I was not gonna make it without them. Yeah, it gets to a point where the clear speed is unreasonable. Like Players 8 is designed for 8 players. It's not designed for one build. Of course, there's some overpowered builds that can do it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's the benchmark for every single character. Everybody, thank you so much for stopping by, though. I'll catch you on the next one.